everybody. Can I get somebody out there that'll just praise God?
I don't want to say that the first woman is plotting her claim. The second woman says she lied. My son is alive and her son is dead. Then this woman says, no, my son is alive and your son is dead. Well, the story goes on to say that Solomon called for a sword.
Come on, preacher. Come on, preacher.
The story says that Solomon says, bring me a sword. 25. He says, what we'll do is we'll cut the living child in half.
My God.
And give each woman of the hand.
Yes, sir.
See, when I understand my ministry, and I understand that my ministry have purpose, I don't want my ministry to be divided. Because I understand that my ministry is only good when it's in its fullness. I wish somebody would help me up in here. And even if I have to give up my ministry, because I understand what my ministry means and the call of my ministry, go ahead and have it. I don't have to argue with you about foolishness, because the ministry is of God even if you ain't. Paul he says, some of y'all are saying you're of Apollos, some of you are saying you're of Paul. But Paul says, one plants and one waters. But it's all for the kingdom of God. So in other words, here it is, my ministry has a purpose. And if you cut my ministry, then guess what? My ministry can't fully do what it needs to do.
Come on.
So here's the validation of her worth. The one woman says, please don't cut the child in half. Just give the whole child to her.
Come on.
See, everybody can't give up their pride for the sake of the ministry. I wish somebody was helping me in here. See, some of us got so many issues that we're not willing to give it up. But I have to understand that it's not mine in the first place. It was a gift from God. And if I have to give it back and put it in the hands of the Lord, in order for it to do what it needs to do, I'll do that, because as long as I'm at angle with you, we're not doing ministry, we're arguing. And God is not a God of confusion. God is a God of order. So if we got to argue over it, I'd rather you just take. The other woman says, nonsense. This child will belong to neither one of us. Cut him in half.
Well. Not the one.
Solomon, now, and I'm closing here, says the living child. Hold me, Randy, so I can make my way. He says the child belongs to the first woman. He says, give the boy to her.
Well.
And do not harm him.
Don't harm.
For she is the true mother. But I want you to watch what happens here. I started the story and I said that two prostitutes visited Solomon. But after she understood her purpose, and after she was determined and confident for the sake of her ministry, God then validated her work. She was a prostitute. All defiled her. But by the end of the story, Solomon doesn't say
my ministry. God, validate my words. You don't have to let me preach in your pulpit. You don't have to let me sing in your choir. But I'm confident, I'm determined, and for the sake of my ministry, the Lord. He changed my name. He changed my name. When it came time for me to do a word, he changed my name. He changed.
On my lips, yeah, yes, I've got a song on my lips. Let me hear you sing. I've got a song, I've got a song.